Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, CoD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today we are going to be taking a look at the top 25 kingdoms that have the most amount of T5 players. This is probably going to be a pretty short one, but as always, just to preface, this data was collected on May 11th, so as of recording about 6 days ago, across a 7-hour window specifically. So of course, if you look at any of these kingdoms now, there's always the chance that they might have more T5 players than they did when the data was collected. We're going to be showing you off this information, and it should be pretty good. Again, I don't foresee this being too long of a video, so let's go ahead and just dive right in. So here we go. And as always, right, got to make sure we give everyone a shout out. So we'll start bottom up. And then I'll just give a couple thoughts on everything. So we have at number 25, SS1-5 with 2, or I should say 2 at the time. To number 24, S77, 3. Number 23, S69, 3. Then we have 65, 61, 53, 51, 46, 44, 25, and SS1-4, going from number 23 all the way up to number 15, each with 3 T5 players. Then we have S37 and 28 coming in at 14 and 13 into our top 15 at 4 T5 players. Then we have S45, 43, and 35 as we get into our top 10, each with 5 T5 players. And then we get to S36 and SS1-3 at number 8, number 9, and 8, each with 6 T5 players. Now, breaking in, we're getting a little bit more spread out now in our top 7. We have S38 with 9 T5 players coming in. I think I said it number 7 already. Number 6, we have S49 with 11 T5 players. Now into our top 5. We have at number 5 S31 with 13 T5 players. Number 4 is S34 with 14 T5 players. Then we have our top 3 at number 3, starting to get a little bit more of a branch out now. S33 with 24 T5 players. Then we have SS1-2, which is the longest or the oldest merged kingdom thus far, and or the first, with 33 T5 players. Then we have the big mumbo jumbo, which is Kingdom 32. Again, this is where Chisgul and company are at, Nephisto in 33 and others, but in 32 they have 58 T5 players. Again, bearing in mind these numbers, I would assume, have increased by this time, but it just kind of goes to show you, if you look at the data, it really supports kind of the 30s and some of the 40s here in the top 15. And if you look at the ones that have at least 10 or more T5 players, right, that's 31, 32, 33, 34. I mean, again, that's one of the clusters that we talked about for one of the upcoming groupings that we could be seeing. That's why when we see that merged kingdom go into their second season, along with some of the kingdoms around the 40s, I would say between 31 and maybe like 48, 49, but really that kind of 31 to 36 cluster is going to be just bananas. I can only imagine that's going to be fun to cover every day with how some of the fighting is most likely going to happen there, just because it really is. I mean, it could arguably be the strongest merged kingdom that we'll most likely see thus far, as long as things keep trending the way that they're going. With that in mind, we'd love to hear your thoughts, right? Are you shocked by some of the numbers here? Again, I find it interesting that the merged kingdoms themselves do not have as many T5 players as a lot of the others. I mean, again, SS1-2 was kind of iffy. I mean, I could see maybe one kingdom, maybe 1 or 2 kingdoms that would have had about the same, but that much more than SS1-2, that's shocking to me, along with if you see that there's 5 other kingdoms above SS1-3, 6 if you count 32, and again, then you look at, and these kind of go in order. This makes sense, right? SS1-2 should arguably have a little bit more than 3, and the same thing with 3 to 4, and then 4 to 5, just because, again, those are older merged kingdoms in their second season. But again, would love to hear, what do you guys think about this? Are you shocked by the number of T5 players? Again, are you thinking, or does anyone here know of maybe some newer kingdoms that probably have a good amount of T5 players that would most likely make this list next month? Let me know. Anything and everything in the comments down below. That's going to be it for me. As always, until next time, I will catch you later.